You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to episode number 12 of my Next Gen FIFA 14 Road to Glory. Yes, we are playing on Xbox One again today and I have to say I am loving Xbox One FIFA 14. It is awesome. I have no issues with the game whatsoever and the graphics are unbelievable. I even think that the game plays a lot smoother on Xbox One than it does on Xbox 360, and I have switched between the two a couple of times just to see what the difference is, and it is startling. Once you've played the Xbox One version, you will not want to go back to the Xbox 360 version, and I'm sure it's the same for the PS4 as well. I did see the PS4 version being played the other day in the PS4 lounge. I happened to stumble across it when I was walking about in London, went in and had a little look around, and yeah, it looks really impressive. So we are playing with our Pass Masters squad today, the 4-5-1, and it's all about passing the ball about, holding possession and creating chances through beautiful football, as you would say, and that's how I've always really wanted to play, so it's a good chance for me to actually go and try it out. So here we are in our first game, and you can see a lovely over the top ball from, I think that was Diamante there, who ends up putting Gomez through in on goal, and he finishes it really nicely. Then another nice pass, putting Gomez through, gets on the end of it and absolutely spanks it into the far left hand corner of the net. And how good do the graphics look on this game? They are absolutely incredible, I have to say. And you guys may get bored of hearing, oh, it's this, that and the other, but it really is the next class of FIFA in my opinion. Anyway, you can see here that we were 2-0 up, then he managed to score, and then the FIFA gods were not in my favour because the ball ends up ricocheting through the penalty box all the way to a player just in front of the goal, and it is Sturridge who ends up putting into the back of the net to give him a 2-2 draw, which was very frustrating. But you know what, we can go away and actually, that was our first draw of the entire series. That's kind of incredible that we're like 12 episodes in and we're only just getting our first draw. But we are going to go away and buy a player for our team, and it is Hamsik. He's going to replace Kosu. Looks like an absolutely fantastic player. I've been told that he is very good by people who've used him as well. And if there's anyone you want to see in this squad, feel free to put down in the description or in the comments section people you want to see join this team. Remember, it is all about passing, so I will be looking at the high passing stats. So if you know someone who's good at passing, then put it down. So here we go, we're in our next game, and fortunately for us this time we come up against a pretty weak team. He's only got about 60 chemistry, so we're quite lucky. And I know this team is about passing, but that was a beautiful run from Pereira there, coming in off that left mid position. He just stood off me and gave me so much space. Good passing, creates the second chance. Unfortunately the keeper makes a save, but Hamsik is there to get himself a debut goal as the ball comes straight back out to his head. Then a lovely run from Diamante. Kind of an awkward finish. I mean, the ball got caught up underneath his feet, but he did manage to put it in the back of the net, and that's all that really counts. And then to finish it off, we managed to cross it into Gomez, and Gomez does indeed head that one into the back of the net. So there you go, 4-0 win. Pretty comprehensive win there, and does mean we're going to be taking down 3 points, and we only need 1 more point to actually stay or get promoted from this division, and I think it's like 4 more points to actually take down the title. So there's good coins up for grabs if we can manage to do that. Now we're going to go make a couple more signings. First off, we buy Lulic for left mid position. Really good player on FIFA 13, hoping he'll live up to the hype from FIFA 13 and continue it onto this game, because he really was a very good player. So he's going to be playing left mid, and I also bought up a Caceres to play instead of Peluso at centre back position. You can see there that actually Ogbonna and Caceres have ridiculous passing stats for a centre back. I think they're in the top 5 for the division or for Serie A in terms of passing centre backs, so definitely need to put them in our team. And you can see we've still got Conco and Constant at left and right back, and I'm not really sure who to replace those guys with, so do put it down in the comment section if you know. I went away and bid on a couple of contracts, and while I was waiting for them to expire, I went and checked the stats of the players. You can see that Kone isn't actually in this squad. We've got the BPL on the bench of the passing team, and we also have the Serie A, and you can see that Gomez has got like 4 goals in 3 games, and Benteke is still sitting up there with like 22 goals in like 13 or 10 appearances, something stupid like that. So there's a lot of lot for them to live up to, but I don't think we're going to see anyone, you know, really stealing the show in the Serie A squad, because the goals seem to be coming from all over the pitch. Now, we are going to go into our next game, and we're actually using the BPL side this time, because our Serie A squad actually needs some rest. They're looking a bit tired after 3 games. I don't really like to play them 4 games on the trot, because it does, you know, pretty much tire them all the way down to less than 90 fitness. So by resting them after 3, you'll always end up getting all your fitness back, because you get 10 fitness back every time you rest them. So we're going into our next game, and again coming up against kind of weak opponents. 67 chemistry this time, and it was a quite easy game, I have to say. You can see there we managed to score with Benteke in the 9th minute to take the lead. Then some good work here, and it's Sandro down the wing that ends up crossing that one into Remy, and Remy is the one to convert that one, so that's a nice goal there. Then Coutinho gets through, and look at that, the keeper just does not know what's going on there. Little dink chip past him, and he didn't get anywhere near it, and it rolls into the back of the net. So it's 3-0 at this point, and then we see a lovely chip. You guys all voting on which chip you thought was the best from the other day, and I have to say that would have been a contender for the best chip, because that was absolutely incredible. Keeper barely moved off his line, and it sails perfectly into the back of the net and in the top left hand corner. Now we get down the wing with Jarvis, and he brings his goalkeeper out. I think he was frustrated at this point, just crossed it in, ended up scoring. And then you can see here Benteke finishing off the scoring in the 81st minute with our 6th goal. So we take down a 6-0 victory, absolute stomping if I do say so myself. And yeah, very, very good stuff from our BPL team. Obviously we need to see the Serie A squad sort of replicate this sort of form if they want to become our first choice team, because I still think that the BPL team is our strongest squad. Maybe I'll give the Liga Portuguesa team a sort of like another run or another shot in the next couple of episodes, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes on this video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.